Let's talk a little bit about these injuries because these injuries do matter as well. I mean, this is another kind of cloud that's hanging over the season at this point, or at least the offseason. And I want to introduce this topic with something that Ryan tweeted. And this is a good find by Ryan. So Ryan tweeted, since 2017, the 49ers have ranked 2017, 10th most injured team, 2018, fourth most injured team, 2019, sixth most injured team, 2020, the most injured team, 2021, the third most injured team, 2022, the ninth most injured team, and then 2023, the 28th ranked team, meaning they were top four as far as injuries in their favor. That is an average of the eighth most injured team, fifth if you take out last year. This came out from Chase Sr., so let me give him credit. He's the one that originally had talked about it. Last Second Sports is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Link is in the description. Promo code LSS. First-time depositors using my link will receive a special pick plus up to $250 in bonus cash. Don't miss out. Click the link today. Thank you, Underdog, for being a sponsor. Now back to the video. I think that's a good find. And it's something that I've been trying to talk about this offseason is that last year I felt was not the rule. It was the exception to the rule. And if you're following those numbers since 2017, the thought is that this team was always going to regress back to the mean, which is a team that's historically been pretty injury prone. And we're already seeing it this offseason. We already knew that they weren't going to have Dre Greenlaw and possibly Hufanga to start the season, although he might be coming back soon. And then now you add in all these other injuries. I mean, this is a team that couldn't even field enough players to do a practice with the team that they're playing this week. They had to cancel that. So are you worried about these injuries? Like, is it just another thing? It's like, whatever, just add it on. We'll see what it comes of it week one. Like, where are you at with this topic?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's not ideal. It's not a good thing. Let's put it that way. I guess the silver lining is the people that are getting injured are mostly backups. It's not necessarily impacted the starters outside of Dre Greenlaw, right? But, I think stats are always interesting. I mean, like those type of stats, because it's like, okay, well, I would like to see who are the 7 teams above the 49ers. And if one of those teams has won a Super Bowl in the past however many years that this has been judged on, or if multiple teams are up there, like, then what does the stat really mean, right? It doesn't matter. What matters is, what's the team you could field, right? I think depth does matter. But if I am going to be picking on who I would rather see injuries to, Jesse, you want it to be your backups and not your starters, right? So, yeah, I mean, it's not ideal. Is the sky falling? I don't think that. But then, I'm optimistic side of the show. You're the pessimistic side of the show. To me, I just think that those injury stats also are because the 49ers hold on to a lot of injured players. They don't just cut them like other teams, right? They held on to D Ford for multiple years. They've held on to, Jason Verrett for multiple years, even though he wasn't playing. I think that plays a role in some of those stats as well. But yeah, I mean, us watching the team over and over, we do feel like the team gets injured quite a bit. We've never been able to put our finger on it. It's been a problem with the 49ers even before Shanahan got here. So who knows what the reason is, but how important is it? I would have to see a correlation between the healthier teams and winning, right? Because the 49ers still win a lot, even with all of these injuries, right? So it's just about what do those stats mean in the realm of who are the teams that are winning more than the 49ers. Are they healthier? I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know that as well. I got to imagine the Chiefs would be on that list a couple years ago when they lost the Super Bowl to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Remember, they entered that game with none of their starting offensive linemen. So
Yeah.
that can't be good. Like, they've got to be high on the list. I do
I'm
know
sure the
that.
Ravens are on there, like
Yeah, it's possible. I know that
all their
the
running backs that have
Packers,
gone out for the season.
right? I know that the Packers, when they won the Super Bowl many years ago, they were the most injured team in the league. They lost Woodson in the Super Bowl against the Steelers and still were able to overcome it. So, yeah, I mean, injuries happen. You got to be able to overcome it. But I think when a team wins, and we can all agree with this, that the most talented team doesn't always win. Although it's frustrating that the Niners are every year the most talented team and have
They
won
don't
none,
win,
and we
right?
get at least one. But luck does come with it, and sometimes it is better to be lucky than good. And luck is the injury bug a lot of the time. And the team that is the healthiest and the strongest at the most opportune time is the one that goes on the run and wins the whole thing. And we've seen that multiple times from teams that maybe aren't the best during the regular season, but they get hot at the right time or they get healthy at the right time. And fortunately for the 49ers last year, they kind of were that team where they were healthy at the right time and they did get hot at the right time. And it led to them almost winning a Super Bowl. And then in other years, 2020, we saw it completely derail a season where the team should have been very good still, but they couldn't even get off the ground because Bosa was done for the year. And then they lost their quarterback for the year. And there was just so many things that went into it. It was just a really bad season. So, it can go both ways for sure. You got to try your best to overcome it. But sometimes it is impossible if you're losing like 3, 4, 5-star players. It's like, what do? You know what I mean? You can only do so much. You only have so much talent. So, yeah, Lee says Eli and the Giants. That's exactly it. So, all right, Sunil, thank you for joining me tonight. As always, got about 8 minutes until I'm live over on the NFC West roundtable. So check that out. That'll be